He is he's becoming one of us slowly. It just takes time.
It's like
you can't just pick up a video game and expect to like know how to do everything and be great at it.
Yeah, but it is like comedy in the sense that like if you don't have the fundamentals down, it's not going to be fun for you.
Right.
So that's why
he needed to take the time to do that.
I was telling him his hand-eye coordination sucked. That's probably why you're thinking about it too much.
And like, which button is this? Which button is that? No, you just got to know.
That's why when some games skip a tutorial, pisses me off. Because now it's like I'm already in the story, and I don't know how to play it, if that makes sense. Because
when it skips a
yeah, like they'll give you instead of because most games now you have a playthrough tutorial,
right.
But sometimes you'll run into a game where it's just dialogue, or the information is press square to hit, press this to block, press this to do this, and then it's like good luck instead of realizing there's time. Like there was a fighting game that I played that did something similar. I think Tekken. One of the Tekkens like. You go to a training mode, but it's not a training mode where they show you what the timing of the button is. It's like, all right, these are your commands, do it. And it's like, I could have just looked that up myself. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, I think most games I play, because I play good games, are
I get
pretty good at giving tutorials.
Dumb friends talk me into dumb games. So like I'll download it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. This is stupid. This is definitely an independent creation.
I'm trying to think of something. I can't really.
Monster Hunter does something similar. Like they'll guide you through the beginning of the game.
Yeah. With
dialogue prompts and stuff, but it's a Capcom game, so it's like just give me a tutorial. This game is hard enough.
Right.
So fuck you. Especially because there's like 8 different weapons that all have different. I don't know why I play that game. It feels like a job sometimes.
I don't know why you play that game either.
I mean, I guess it is a job technically because I'm playing as a mercenary for hire whose literal job is to go out and find monsters and hunt them. I think I'm just looking for oppression or something.
I think you need to play more D&D, bro.
No, I need to play more Farmville. I need to play more Harvest Moon.
You should get Elder Scrolls Online. And we can play it together. Because it sounds like you need some adventure in your life.
You should resubscribe to your Whoop. That's what you should do.
Dude, I can't right now. I'm fucking broke as shit.
So go to @TheSlimHenderson. Ask him for his number so you can Venmo him some money.
My Cash App is MoneySline to Slim Henderson.
What's your Venmo?
I don't know.
Or your Zelle.
I think it's the same thing.
So
I have no idea.
You're consistent with your financials and not your
not
socials.
My socials, yeah. That's how I roll, dude. What do you want from me, George?
I just want you to have unlimited money.
Yeah, me too, man.
Like, statistically speaking, out of our group, you're the white one. And so you have the best probability of coming into unlimited monies.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I think we should start playing the lottery.
We are relying on you. Honestly, my mom makes me buy her like Powerball tickets once every few months.
I know. You should just pick up an extra one.
I can only afford one line, though. It's like, it's a really hoping for a Hail Mary, fucking swinging at the fences.
They're like $2, though. I got one when, you remember when it was like a lot?
Yeah.
I
feel like it's a lot every 6 weeks.
It is, but like, I don't know. It was like close to like 500 million, wasn't it? It was kind of ridiculous. It was kind of absurd.
Trillion.
And so I was like, I'll buy one. And I bought one, and it was only like $2. And I was like, that's it? I was kind of surprised. Like, I thought it would be more like 10 or something.
Yeah, no, my mom slides me like a dub, and she's like, all right, that all goes to Powerball.
Oh, shit.
It's like, all right,
and
cool.
She never wins.
She doesn't win the amount she wants to. And I also keep telling her, like, I have terrible luck. I shouldn't be the one buying it.
What do you mean she doesn't win the amount she wants to?
If you want the Powerball, you need all 6.
Right.
You know, it's so you'll get $20 here. Just like
so if you just get one, you get money back?
No, you need like 4, maybe.
Oh, okay.
4 but if you're buying 20 lines,
right?
Like that's.
But they'll have to be on the same line.
Yeah. But you're still playing 20 times.
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
enough times you'll win.
But like, your odds really don't increase because
no, But
it's more in the pot anyway.
Now you're reading for 6 more seconds, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard to like match those up sometimes if you don't just go in to scan it.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I'll be like, okay, no, yes, no, yes.
It's
yes.
fucking nerve-wracking.
I feel like I made a mistake, like I missed.
It's like because when I played, I ended up like looking it up online, you know, like on their website, and as it was loading, like my heart started beating, like I started getting nervous. I was like, oh shit, like this is.
You try to. That's what I'm saying. You're optimistic. A pessimist would be like, I'm not gonna win, but in your head, you're like, all right, so if I actually get this, the first thing I'm gonna do is pay off my credit cards. Like, hands down. Like you start playing it out, and there's nothing you can't help it.
Yeah, you can't. It's impossible. It's impossible.
All right? So first thing is
we're gonna go down this road.
What's your second thing that you win with this Powerball 4?
Oh,
right, let's
PS5. I contact Sony personally, and I go, hey, listen, I just won the lottery. I want a golden PS5. I'll pay whatever you want.
They're gonna be like, with that much money, we'll give you a division in Sony.
We'll give you a share.
Yeah, we'll call it the Slim Productions. You can make whatever you want. We'll get a bunch of Asian kids. We'll loan them out to you.
I can already see the logo, Sony, and then it goes /Slim. You dig?
In those colors that you're wearing.
Yeah,
right
fuck
now.
yeah, dude.
Slim. I like that.
Sony just in white, and then mine in like each color is different color.
And instead of a Crash Bandicoot as like your icon, it's a Chiweenie.
Yeah. I love it. It's Bo.
He kind of looks like a Crash Bandicoot. If his name was Crash, he'd be way cooler.
Oh, sorry. You should have told me that before.
I'm going to call him Crash. Does he know his name yet?
Yeah.
My dog did not know his name for like the first 3 years of his life.
Well, you gave him a human name.
I guess. Charlie, Roger, Steven.
You're like, Charlie. He's like, oh, he's having friends over.
I knew he didn't like me. Nobody pays me in gum. Or what's the second thing you do? Also, what's the amount that we'd win? Because 400 million, I feel like I could go through. But 400 billion, I don't even know how much money that is.
Well, 400 million's a lot of fucking money.
I'm going to make a movie for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of ridiculous. What about your life? How boring.
That's what you think. You'd be like, dude, George has a lot of swords in his past.
And a lot of times he shit his pants. That's what it's going to be.
That's how every act ends. Just a reset, like, oh.
And then you dying, shitting yourself.
I Tarantino it. That's how I die. It's just looking at my hand, fade in.
That's great.
I don't shit myself that much. I mean,
4 times? 3 times? That's enough for a movie, dude.
You're right, I guess.
And if we add a fantastical one for the end of your life.
Which for sure I'm going to shit myself. Yeah. Like when I die.
Oh, yeah, that's 100%.
For real.
I mean, unless like they remove your bowels or something. I don't know how that works.
I have this feeling that I'm...
What if in the future they avoid this? They're like, listen, we know he's going to die. So they just like turkey baster your butthole.
It'd be a solid season finale for the Truman Show. Yeah, that's what I'm in. How do I? Then it spins off 12 more seasons of something else.
Yeah.
The Slim Show.
Right.
And only available on PlayStation 7 through the Slim production.
7. That's right. Anyway, I would probably get a new car. I would send some money to my parents. I would get a bunch of D&D shit for sure.
You could buy D&D.
Yeah, I could.
You could talk to the creators. I'm not going to
because that's too much work.
You could retcon yourself into all the books. Be like everything before this.
Oh yeah, I could probably buy an NPC. You know what I mean?
Oh, that would be cool,
right?
That would be really cool.
Just be a character, like a reoccurring character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get good ideas.
Thanks. There's actually an NPC named William Henderson in World of Warcraft. He's a Griffin Master, and
dude, that means time travel's real.
Maybe, or maybe they just take names from the people that subscribe to him.
That's fucked up.
Is that illegal? I don't think so.
They probably made you sign it away in line 79.
Probably, yeah.
Like BT Dub.
We can use your name, likeness, credit card number,
account information in general to find.
But it's cool. Like I saw that, I was like, whoa. Like, that's kind of cool. That could be me. He has dark hair.
What's
Well, I
funny
don't
is
have
like
hair,
if there was
but-
an NPC with my first and last name, I would know they stole it from me. That's
Yeah,
'cause, like,
that's true.
there's no other. There's 7 billion people, and trust me, I'm the only one.
That's a good point.
I'm like Tigger.
Hmm.
T-I double.
Have you Facebooked other George Feridos?
Most of them are in my family, like
Oh,
because I'm named after my uncle. So
I
there's
see.
the two of
Yeah.
us, and then it tracks off into the Philippines and ventures
Yeah.
off.
and then it turns into Jorge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what's a
Interesting.
Mongolian form of George? Huh. Jorge. Like gruntier.
I imagine it's. I
That's the
imagine.
music, right?
Oh yeah, dude, they do that like throat fucking singing.
Throat singing? You mean they go, ooh, wah, ah, ah.
No, nah, dude, they do like this weird like vibrato-y thing.
Oh,
With
yeah,
their
what is that
voice.
called? I know. It's the intro to Marco Polo, which is great. Have you seen Marco Polo on Netflix?
I saw the first episode.
Oh, dude.
I have Netflix again.
But no, I guess
I
that's
stole
fine.
my Netflix account.
Good for you. Good for you.
I'm using someone else's. So.
You are surviving. That's what you're
Somebody explained it in a way that made me not feel bad about it anymore.
How?
Because they're like, everybody does it. they're like
That's how people have been explaining
And-
things forever, dude.
and they were like, listen, they give you the option to create accounts. That's what it's for.
Yeah, up to 6,
It depends on
Something
how
like
much you
that.
pay.
which apparently Netflix is going up again in price. Dude, it's gonna be like almost $20 a
Oh,
month.
really?
Something
That's
like that.
bonkers.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it
Good
up.
thing I'm not paying it.
Yeah, everyone should go in on a family. But let's see, Netflix prices increase. Let's see, because what is it? Dude, what did it start out as? Wasn't it like $6 if you just wanted
Probably.
them to send you one at a time?
Yeah, probably less than that. But didn't you have it for like at first? Didn't you have it for like a certain amount of days, and then
The DVDs?
yeah,
I don't know. I wasn't in that pre-Redbox.
I never. My friend who lives up the hill, she still gets the DVDs from him. Yeah, and her excuse is actually a pretty good one. She says that
What is it?
that there are more options on DVD. Some of it isn't streaming, but they have it on DVD. And I was like, oh, that's fair.
I get. What I don't like is that it's a queue. It's random unless they've
Oh, really?
changed it. You know, like you just like, oh, I want to watch that. I want to watch that, and then they just
Yeah, they just send you one. Maybe
There you go.
The most available.
yeah, probably.
So don't put any shitty movies in your queue.
But if you haven't seen it or you want like more, you're gonna put shitty movies in you. Like I spent all October watching scary movies, and the only ones I enjoyed were the ones I've already seen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because there are not that many good scary movies. It's hard to. I think it's hard to make a scary movie, dude. Because a lot of them are bad.
yeah, but I feel like horror in general, like the scary movie side of art, is very punk rocky, and like especially the way it started. It's like, you know, they're like, we only have $800. We're still gonna make a banger.
Yeah.
And so I feel like their heart is always in a good place when they try to make a
Mm.
scary movie.
Maybe back then.
Mm.
I don't know about nowadays. Like I've seen some really bad, like indie films, and indie films tend to lean into the horror genre for some reason.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of bad ones out there.
that's true.
Have you seen the Leprechaun series?
I'm trying to defend them in my head right now, but I can't. Yeah, I have. Actually, I used to be afraid because when I was like 5 or 6, there was our next door neighbors were these 4 girls, and I'd go hang out with their youngest girl because she was the same age as me, and I'd have to walk just right next door from their place to my place, and I was afraid every time I'd have to leave their house at night that the leprechaun was under their car and he was going to get me. So I would run as a fat child.
Good for you.
Of
course.
Next door.
Of course.
And then be out of breath. But yeah, no, that was a real fear of mine in my childhood. And I don't know why.
I bought all 7 of them.
7? I think I've seen 3.
There's 7 of them.
Jesus. It's the Fast and the Furious of scary movies.
Pretty
isn't
much.
it?
But like after the first one, it's like, oh, you're just embracing how bad this is and how like not scary it really is. And they just kind of roll with it, and it's a lot of fun.
I wonder if I could find it on Netflix.
Cause like he goes to Vegas, and then he goes to space. It's fucking out of control, dude. So
it's like Leprechaun goes, like an Ernest goes to camp kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and then it goes In the Hood.
Ooh, I'm in.
And In the Hood too.
I'm in.
Yeah,
those must be 30-minute movies where they're like, pop, pop.
Fuck you.
We don't play that shit here.
Yeah, no shit.
You would get funny. Lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was afraid of the Leprechaun, because I wasn't afraid of Chucky in the same time.
I mean, he has a much more distorted look and much more like aberrant look, you know?
When are you pulling out these Scrabble words, bro?
Sorry, dude. I've been reading a lot lately. And
did you read Ready Player One yet?
I started it. Yeah.
What do you think so far?
I at the beginning, like that, I don't know, like the first, like, I don't know, it's called like chapter 0, but it's like it's chapter 1. I don't know why the fuck they started 0. It doesn't make any sense. But the references seem just like really forced and like almost like inserted after the fact. It was just how it was written. It was like a lot of it was like in parentheses, or just like he would explain something and then it would be like this old thing that you know. And it would be like, all right, I didn't really need that. Like, I just don't need, like, I already got the visual. It was just it just seemed like he wrote this and then went back in and just like added the references in. But then like once the story starts going, it's more, the references get better, I think, and like more, if they become part of the description as opposed to being a reference necessarily. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like there was a Dungeons and Dragons poster.
Right.
It's like, cool, I know what that is. It's not like there was a poster with a relevant 1980s tabletop game. It's like, dude, just tell me it was Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, but I once it starts going, I was like, oh, okay, like this is getting better. His how you say the vision of like the virtual reality, I was like, oh, he's like spot on. And this was before a lot of
it was like pre-Oculus
VR stuff. Yeah. So I was like, oh, he's nailing this. And then like, I liked a lot of his ideas, just foresight within the Oasis. I was just like, oh, that's a great idea. I never thought about that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I can see how the movie doesn't really do it justice, because he does like get into detail of like the whole universe kind of Oasis and like how it works and what like how the company kind of was created and all it went through. And I was like, oh, they probably don't really go into that much detail in the movie on that.
Yeah.
But that's part of the interesting part of that. It's like he was like autistic.
Yeah, and the drama behind the company and what they're trying to legit like cheat without cheating.
Right. So I like I'm enjoying it so far. I like it's kind of weird that it's just like, I don't know, I'm just like this poor kid and now I'm just out here trying to
save the world.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah. It's very young adult read in that aspect.
Yeah.
Because like Artemis Fowl, which I enjoyed the books and not the movie, but I enjoyed around my Harry Potter phase where I was a kid where I was like, I could do whatever I want, you know?
Right.
And that's kind of how he feels in Ready Player One, where he's like, well, I'm just going to go to my man cave here and no one can touch me and I'm just saving the world with my high-powered weapons. That's what I didn't like about that. It's like they don't explain. They try to, like, oh, you still have to buy bullets and whatnot. But at a certain point, it just gets dropped, that the idea that you can run out of bullets because you have so much money.
Right.
It's odd. I don't like that intangible, infinite idea of anything, really, because it makes everything overpowered. Like Iron Man's suit, when it became nanotech and he could just wear it whenever, it's like, all right, but now he's not a vulnerable person without it. It's always there now. It's not as fun. But when the thing was coming at him. There's like a whole movie where he has them all fitted with rockets and it flies towards him. And even then he's like, I got to get this right or I'm going to knock my head off.
Yeah.
So it could hurt himself. But once you run out of bullets, I'm not in because that's how I played Grand Theft Auto 3.
Right,
And
right.
It's not fun.
You didn't use cheat codes?
No, well, I'm saying I did. And
yeah.
I never finished it. It wasn't as fun. I would
Right.
play it for like 10 minutes and out of rockets, turn it off.
Yep. I'm done.
Yeah.
I used to just get to like the tallest building and pull out the sniper rifle, just start picking people off. Yeah, it was pretty
You're
fun.
the DC sniper. Just like,
I'm more like the dude in the college.
In the clock tower.
Yeah, that was more my style.
Aim small, miss small.
Yeah.
I guess. What did I open this? Oh,
what's on the docket today, bud?
I was going to say that Netflix is raising their prices. That's why I opened this shit up. Yeah, it's like $18 a month now.
Damn, dude.
And
they don't seem to be coming out with, I mean, I guess they do have a lot of shit coming out, like Adam Sandler shit, and I don't know.
yeah,
It seems like it used to be better, like
they-
5 years ago or so.
they had like Google money, I feel like 5 years ago, and they were just throwing it at their problems.
Yeah, at production and shit.
It was
yeah.
like their fucking third divorce, and they're like, I don't know how to fix this. Just here's $100,000. We good?
Yeah,
Sometimes they were.
right.
Other times they made Bright. So Bright felt like 6 different movies. It was
I didn't see it.
ridiculous. It was good in terms of thematic. I don't want to say masterpiece because it definitely wasn't. Like you could see where they were going, and it was the dialogue that ruined it. So like 2 people coming to do one job, and one guy did his work yesterday.
Right.
Just wing it. You're Will Smith.
Yeah.
You're good.
Here's your line.
Yeah. Not even that. Like, I want you to just be angry at the troll.
Listen.
Today on Gameboiz, my co-host William Henderson and I are going to be talking about everything, starting off with the free games. Everything, bro. Literally everything. We're going to go down the list. We're going to read about Fahrenheit 451. Then we're going to read Stranger in a Strange. All in this episode.
Dude,
we're going to go straight through them.
The Shananara.
The
Chronicles.
Shannara Chronicles.
Shannara Chronicles.
MTV made that into a show.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It was pretty good, actually. The book's better. Way better.
Naturally.
But it's fantasy. Actually, you would probably enjoy that book.
Probably.
Do you like fantasy? Do you like Terry Goodkind books? And
I've actually never read one.
really, because he's got 900.
I know. And they're all 7,000 pages.
Yeah, if I wrote jokes the way he wrote books, Dave Chappelle would be calling me. Like, I don't know. And most of them are pretty good from what I hear.
Really?
One of my friends has probably read like 30 of them, and he's like, I've maybe had 2 that were just okay. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ,
Wow.
dude. This guy might be autistic, though. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he just plays a lot of D&D.
That's all he does.
I think he creates his stories with dice rolls,
That would be dope.
wouldn't it?
Isn't that how Stephen King said he writes?
Really?
Yeah, he not necessarily dice rolls, but he doesn't think out the story. And like once the characters get going, he's like, oh, well, what'd she say? Writing that down. How would he respond? Writing that down.
Oh, that's weird.
That's why a lot
What
of
a mindset to be in.
But that's why a lot of his books have like good skirt. Like there's always a point where you're like, oh, they have powers? Oh shit. Hang on. I didn't
Wait, what's going
anticipate
on?
this. Yeah. I'm like, oh wait, this hotel is a maze. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's just cigarettes and creativity. Way to fucking
Well,
shoot from the hip.
That's it. I think there's another C involved in that back in the day.
Consistency.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Those are 2 C's. Consistency.
Yeah.
I'm good. Free games next month. I don't remember what they are.
Just Cause 4.
Yeah. That one's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I meant to actually play that, but I never really got around to it.
Dude, Just Cause was when the original one came out, I remember being like, "Oh, that seems really fun," and I just never
Yeah, I
bought
feel like
one or played it.
It always came out in the midst of like me already playing like a Call of Duty or something I was already looking forward to. And when something comes out and I'm halfway into the first season of Call of Duty Battle Pass, like
Right.
I'm sorry, that's where my time's going.
Right.
So I don't want to spend another, but we're getting that shit for free.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna play it because I think it's one of those like sandbox games. I think it's closest to like Grand Theft Auto, and so I just remember like seeing like jumping out of planes, parachuting, and shooting people at the same time, and I was
Some
like, "What the fuck is going on in this game?" Like it just seems so intense. So I'm really looking forward to playing that.
And then they have, let's see, it says Rocket Arena and Worms Rumble. Now, have you played any of the Worms games?
Yes, I played one. I want to say on like Xbox.
Oh,
for
okay.
some reason.
So you played probably the same version that I played on the PSP.
Okay.
Because they were very similar. I think the PSP felt more mobile gamey, but
Right.
it was basically the same game.
I mean, it's kind of mobile gamey inherently.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like it was the Angry Bird before Angry Bird, but I guess there was always that shoot 'em.
No, it was like that
lands
Tanks.
game. Tanks, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that's
That-
what it was like.
Tanks, was that a Flash game?
I think at first, yeah.
I have vague memories of like playing it on computer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. On like.
But I
fucking,
can't tell you what computer.
On like
I know.
Newground games,
Probably.
or Armor games,
Where you'd accidentally run into porn. And you're like, oh,
whoops.
my bad. No, it was just there. I was just clicking around.
Yeah, you're like adult games. What does this mean? Just like violent?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, that's not what that means.
Fucking Worms was always a hard game for me though, and I don't know if
Really?
I'm just retarded, and I don't have like the spatial.
I mean, it's just like turn-based.
But it was hard for me.
I wonder if it's gonna be multiplayer online, so I
it
can whoop
fucking
your
should.
ass.
It fucking.
It better
should.
be.
If it is multiplayer online, I'm gonna somehow cheat with like protractors and figure shit out. Let's go. I'll be the dude using a word generator or the Scrabble word generator.
Customize your worm, then take part in seasonal events, daily challenges, and community collaborations for additional XP and rewards. Get ready for deathmatch and battle royale, where you're only ever a holy hand grenade away from death.
Oh, that fucking hand grenade.
Are they bad?
Yeah, because it wasn't like a 2 bounce, it'll explode. It was like a boop, 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 boop.
Oh,
boop, boop,
yeah,
boop,
that's
boop.
right.
And then if it fell off the thing, it would still
Right.
go boop, 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 boop. You're like, no.
So it had to actually stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rude ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already feeling the frustration that I used to feel when I played it. I'm like,
I
ah.
can't wait.
Apparently, it came out in 2020, so might just be an exclusive drop.
You think? I mean, is one of them PS5 exclusive?
I'm not sure.
Because
That'd be
wasn't one
That would be super dumb of a game to have as an exclusive.
it would be.
Unless there's like a VR experience where you put it on and now
That
you're
would be
one of the
cool.
worms.
That would be cool.
And then you have to like click the thingy where it turns into predator vision and you can see them through, but it's still like a 2-dimensional. You have to shoot straight.
Sure. Or you can just use your controller.
No, that's not as fun. I
Alright.
want to look like a.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
Oh, you got Netflix. Do you have Disney Plus yet?
Yeah.
Did you catch up on The Mandalorian
No,
yet?
not yet.
Dude,
I'm going to. Is it done yet?
it doesn't matter, dude. They're short episodes.
Yeah, but like, is the season done yet? 'Cause
It's close.
I want to binge it.
We're at the third act, I'd say, of the penultimate. Like, this is what you're waiting for, and every episode so far has been pretty good. So
I've heard.
we should just stop this now. Let's go watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
dude.
fuck this
Jesus
podcast.
Christ. Worms. I know nothing about Rocket Arena though.
I'm reading right now. It's a 3v3 shooter. I think it's kind of similar to like your like League of Legends. You know, like the ones where they have like the
Like
the
lanes
lanes
and stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's just like a
Overwatch.
Overwatch type deal. So I don't know. I'm not really into that style of game.
I'm into it when I have an opportunity to play, but it's like any other competitive game where how long has it been out and is it going to be fun once I start playing?
Right. So I don't really have much of an interest in playing this, to be honest.
I might. I've enjoyed those. It's just Overwatch feels like Rocket League in the sense that there's just a class of people that are way too good at it.
Yeah.
And they're in every lobby. There's at least one.
Right. And it's like, dude, play a different game.
Yeah. Like in Call of Duty, I feel like I can be competitive in most lobbies. But in Overwatch, I'm like, dude, just eat my balls. Like, I don't know what you want from me at this point.
Every once in a while in Call of Duty, though, you'll just get that kid that's just like too good.
Hard scope down the lane and never misses.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. That's when I start chucking smokes, though.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, we're all going to fucking shoot from the hip now.
Play something else.
Play Cold War.
It's just like, fuck.
Hey, I didn't realize this till yesterday, but Beanox is involved in a lot of successful games. Like they're part studio in the Call of Duty, at least the last two that's come out. Like
really?
They've been doing all the reboots. Yeah, because it was loading up yesterday maybe for me. I was pulling up Call of Duty and then I saw the B and I was like, hey, wait a minute.
They've been busy.
Yeah, you guys are fucking making
I didn't
bank.
know that.
It's a Canadian company. I went to their website to see if they were hiring. I don't know what I could do, but I would like to contribute. You guys are fucking knocking it out of the park.
Quality assurance?
Yeah,
tester.
There you go.
That's code for tester.
I like that. I don't know if I'd like taking notes while I play games, though.
Oh, I would. I could do that job for sure.
I'd be like, hey, can you listen to my podcast instead?
I'd be like, hey, it turns kind of slow. I'll complain about everything.
What is your sensitivity settings on like Warzone and stuff right now?
13.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
You're really snapping.
Got to, dude.
I guess. I've been playing hardcore.
But like my ADS is pretty low.
Oh.
Like the ADS, you can change them both. So when I aim down, it moves. I tried to figure out where I could have it to where like if someone was running and I was moving as fast as I could, it was the same rate.
Oh yeah, okay, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I found that like in the like 0.8 area, 0.83 I think was right about that area. I'll have to double check it, but yeah,
I couldn't figure out a ADS. I just went with the stick sensitivity, and still like in hardcore, I think I'm at like 8.
Whoa.
Maybe I'm just better.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think it is.
I can move faster.
I guess, but I don't need to move faster in hardcore because everyone's crouched already. You see? I really should have been playing hardcore the whole time, if I'm being honest.
That's for bad players.
It's so much more fun. I don't care if it's for bad players, but I feel like a god there. It's amazing.
You just hit someone in the toe and they die.
Yeah, dude, I'll hit your gun and you're dead.
It's stupid.
It's like the recoil kills you from your gun.
Yeah.
No,
it's like you go deaf when you shoot your sniper rifle.
It's only stupid when you have the other half of the lobby running shotguns in hardcore, because then you have these 725s
Snipers.
that are like sniper shooting slugs from spawn to spawn. You're like,
so rude.
It's a good way to figure out where all the lanes down that get hard scoped frequently, though, because like in regular multiplayer it's too chaotic.
Yeah,
but in hardcore, like fucking, they just sit there.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Assassination after assassination.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
That's cool.
And then akimbos, those are too much there as well.
Oh yeah,
those are like 2 slugs that you're shooting.
Yeah. I was using those in Warzone for a while.
Are those good in Warzone? Because I kept getting killed by them, but I can't see how it's tactically sound.
I mean, if you can be accurate and quick enough with it, it's like having a submachine gun. Especially the Renetti, you put the 3-round burst on both of them. It's just like...
Imagine if you were a gangbanger and you had that. Like just 2 of them.
I mean, you have
Let's
Uzis,
shoot them up.
You have a Mac 9, son.
Yeah, but it would be way cooler if you had like these... fucking 1911
Damascus
looking. Yeah. You like head of the cartel at that point.
Yeah.
Shit's got everyone's name that you killed etched into it. That's what they should start doing.
That's a good way to go to prison.
So
Talk about evidence.
yeah, you put it like on the back of your handle. You just etch a little notch into it.
Yeah.
Start
A notch is different.
Start running out. You got to go around the bottom now, all the way around.
Yeah.
Looks like it got stuck in a drain.
It's like, and you name your gun Killmonger. Do you like that reference?
You got ideas. You got ideas.
You like that?
Because then you could
You're
have
welcome.
you could have the beehive finish, the milling.
Yep.
I want to do that.
Do you?
Yeah, I want
With
to
your body?
No.
Oh, Jesus
like,
Christ.
Like metalwork. Metalwork seems cool, but it also seems like something I have to go to school for. Like how to learn. You have to go learn how to use a
you could
CNC
probably
machine and
get like an internship or like an apprenticeship and figure it out. You know?
that seems. But I don't know if my anxiety could handle using something that I milled. I wouldn't
Right.
trust myself.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna Wile E. Coyote in front of my face.
Also, like heavy machinery freaks me out.
Like big or just machine, like production machinery.
Production machinery.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems dangerous.
I used to work in they were manufacturing styrofoam and plastic containers and stuff for like to-go restaurants and stuff. But every time we drive into the production area, like it would have this weird melted plastic smell, and all the workers were wearing masks, and we're just warehouse dudes on our forklifts. We would just like have to drive through there. It's like, oh, you guys don't matter. You guys can get cancer. You know that smell? Keep smelling it.
Yeah, no.
It's like BPA.
Like when I watched The Machinist, Christian Bale, I was like, this is terrifying.
That's why you went to college. You're like, I never want to work.
I don't ever want to work in a warehouse.
Have you ever?
No.
No, you're not missing out.
I mean, I've had not fun jobs. Like I put up party tents. That sucked.
That does suck.
Yeah.
To set up and break down after everyone
yeah.
else has a good time.
Yeah, and the bounce house type things, the slides and all that shit. You know, like the inflatable ones.
Yeah.
Yep. I had to clean them.
Ew.
Yeah.
What's the
that
gross
sucks.
thing you clean off of one of those?
Oh,
Just
I mean,
barf?
maybe you would find like a sucker thing, but like it was never that crazy.
Kids ain't getting turned.
Not from what I saw at least. It wasn't that crazy. So, but it was kind of cool because like the slide, especially, it's like okay, like you clean like the stairs as you're going up behind you, and then to clean like the slide part, you just like take wet rags and slide down and fucking
try to hit it all in one go.
Yeah. And I'd be like, oh, I have to go again. That's too bad.
What a weird job.
Yeah.
How old were you?
This would have been like after my
Like last week.
No. After my after my first year of college and the summer after that, I think.
Was some dude just that you knew already working there, or you were just looking for a job?
I was just looking for a job, and it was a place that was relatively close, like going to another city. So.
Yeah, all my shitty jobs were in warehouses.
Yeah.
Driving forklifts and no windows, like being in the worst part of a casino. You're like, am I about to get beat up here?
Yeah, it seems terrible.
There were some corners, like especially in most warehouses, I would say, that you go in, and if somebody that doesn't like you stands on the other end, it's gonna be a rough day. Like that's the only way to get out of that spot.
Right.
And it's like, this is how you get shivved in prison.
Yep.
But maybe I only think that because I'm a minority.
Yeah, that never crossed my mind. But
Well,
I've never been in a warehouse.
You're a
but-
fucking big dude, though.
Yeah,
I'm little.
I know.
You can corner me in almost any corner.
Yeah, but
You can corner me in a street corner.
I have
can run
nothing to
away.
back it up. I'm glad people don't know that.
Momentum is enough, bro. Like you can
That's
just
a good
run
point.
through people.
That's a good point.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I used to do in football.
Just run through.
Yeah,
No technique.
Just lower my shoulder, just go through it. I mean, I'll probably go down, but at the very least, I'll deliver a blow. I'm gonna make you regret it.
Once I start our terrorist cell, I'm recruiting you first.
Okay.
Just go. Yes, boss. Shoulder down. I'll take at least 2 with me.
Yeah, I was a pretty good defensive lineman because I used to just like dive into the offensive line and just cause a pile up and just cause chaos.
Just scare.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, wrecking ball.
Were you the biggest kid
No.
No?
Nope.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Football must have been fun for the biggest kid.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Just mowing down 8-year-olds.
I was. I mean, I was pretty big, but there was always somebody bigger than me. I'd be like, I don't want to hit that guy.
I never understood that growing up because I wasn't big on the sports. But that idea of there's always someone bigger. There's always someone better at everything.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I realized that earlier.
Right.
Because then it's like less pressure to be so good. Not that you shouldn't strive for excellence, but it's like you have to run your own race.
Yeah.
And do your own
You
thing.
can only be as good as you can be.
Yeah. That's a bumper sticker, bro.
Thanks.
You should tattoo that right on your forehead.
You think so?
But in reverse, so that when people, like your Uber drivers, look at you, they can read it. Just to be inspirational.
Yeah.
What a nice white man.
Fuck, that's so funny.
I would put, I am tipping you. That's what I would say on
Oh yeah.
on my forehead.
just know that.
Yeah. Like a life quote. That's what we should, that's where society should go. Where it becomes
Life.
normal to have your life
Inspirational
quote
quotes.
tattooed on your forehead. So one, you have to really think about it, but two, you have to live by it now because
Right.
everyone judges you.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can read it as well. I don't know why tattoos are put on the right way. Now that I think about it, like
Why would
I want them in mirror selfies. Like I'm gonna be a gangbanger with my name in reverse right here. So when I hold it in front of the thing, there's no getting out.
Oh my god, that's so funny,
I'm
dude.
committed.
I've always wondered, like, I've been thinking about getting another tattoo, and I'm like, all right, do I want it to be like so that other people, like when I go like this and show people it looks right, or do I want it to be sideways so it's both, or do I want it to be like facing me?
As
like,
a non-tattooed person, I always think it's first for you, so it should be how you're gonna see it every day, and then you can show it. Like how other people are gonna see it should definitely be in there, because I think people get tattoos. Some people get tattoos and don't even think about what it's gonna look like to other people.
Right.
So, but I think that's
like,
number 2.
This one doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you kind of should look like a. On quick glance, it could look like a spell seance, like
It's demonic.
1 hexagonal roll, 2 pyramids, Eye of Newt.
Yeah.
Is a D1 a marble?
There's no, I mean, why would you roll a D1?
Is it
It's going to be the same roll every time.
Is a D2 a coin?
Yeah.
D3's a.
I mean, D2, you could do, like, if
D2 was the best one. I agree.
you take a D4 and divide it by 2.
Oh.
Same with a D3. Take a D6 divided by 2, but
I'm trying to think of ridiculous Ds now. Like a D17. That just sounds cool. It sounds like a secret base level.
I mean, at some point, there's not going to be a 3-dimensional shape that you can make that all the sides are going to be even.
You know, I don't think you have enough faith in humanity.
So
It sounds like a pessimistic view of the world.
I don't know what to tell you, man. There's a D100.
That's cool.
It's a full die with 100. It's like a golf ball, essentially. But usually you just use 2 D10s for that. One's the tens place.
I want to participate in like a LARP D&D session where the rolls are with like giant blow up die.
I've said the same thing before.
And then like we have sock and bopper fists.
Yeah. And then we fucking have to like actually travel and go on adventures.
Yeah. You have
come
to
across
get in
monsters.
the caravan.
Yeah, dude.
We'd
You
need
have to
like
trek across deserts
we'd need walkie-talkies though. And so
in case we die.
Yeah. This whole podcast has been my long con into talking you into walkie-talkies.
Dude, I'll do it. I'll take
like
one.
even if you just make it over like 3 areas, you know, like maybe the hills is one place, and then neighborhood park or something, and then die roll. But then you'd have to keep the party together. I want them to be like independent and then come together. That'd be cool.
Have multiple DMs.
No,
It
but
would
then,
have to be like a fucking production. Like it'd have to be like very well planned out. We'd have to get Matt Mercer on board.
I'm in. Yeah. You want me to text him
Yeah, go ahead.
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
Let
gonna
him know- let
change
us- let him
Aaron's
know
name
we-
to
we-
Matt Mercer.
We have an idea, and
This is we have 0 money or any influence, but would you like to be a part
this would
of
be
it?
cool, dude. There is an amusement park or like a theme park sort of thing in like Utah that's like that, where like you go and you like level up and shit, like you do quests.
That's dope.
Yeah, right. I forget what it's called, but I'll have to find it.
I kind of wish it wasn't in Utah.
I know,
I'll
but
give it a shot.
You know what I mean? It
Dude,
sounds dope.
I didn't get a real racist look until I went to Utah.
Really?
Yeah, like
That's weird because Mormons, they're usually pretty nice, even though you're not.
But
white.
I was in a gas station, and I was definitely hella dark at the time. And
but in the sun a lot.
yeah, I felt it. Like I was like, I get it. I'm in St. George, Utah. Got it.
And you're like, this place
Jesus
is named after me.
Christ.
All right.
Yeah, I should have did that. I am the saint.
Yeah, I'm come back to.
Ooh,
Reckon.
that's how I start a cult.
Yeah.
Fuck, I fucked up.
Move to a place that's named after you.
I fucked up. I am back.
For sure.
I am 300 years old, and I've come from the future. I have a magical iPad in this backpack that nobody can look at.
Yeah, you could do that. That would work.
I fucking could, dude.
That would
I
work.
definitely could talk some dum-dums into joining me.
Yeah.
I already have.
Better get that character down, though.
Hear ye, hear ye.
They would respond well to that. Mormons would be on board. They'd be like, this sounds just like Joseph Smith.
I'm coming for you guys. I know you guys are already low on the totem pole.
Right. What did I say we should have talked about before? The free games. There was
Things
something
of
else.
substance.
There was something else.
Yup. I don't fucking know.
I've almost got a platinum trophy on Astrobot.
Oh, wow.
I'm almost there.
Good for you.
I just have to do the challenge. I'm like, because you have to get 2 bots on all the challenges, and I'm at like 15 or 16. Yeah, so I'm.
Is that what
there.
you've been doing while you've been locked in quarantine by
Dude.
yourself?
Dude, it's so
just
fun.
in the oasis.
Dude, it's so good. It's such a good game.
If I have a decent work 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna buy a Switch with that Mario bundle.
Oh yeah,
because that's a solid deal.
yeah.
It is last gen Nintendo Switch, but I mean it's been out long enough. Where
It's not the mini.
No,
No.
I want the mini, but I realized I would only play it if we had open mics.
That's fair, but also you can just play the normal one,
Yeah, you can
So-
still be.
and it's a
That-
bigger screen, right?
Yeah,
So-
much bigger screen.
So-
Bigger screen. But that's also why I was like, I might as well just get the Switch. Like, why would I spend $100 less for like 60% less product?
Right.
Like, it's not as durable, and I want the screen, and I would like to be able to spank my girlfriend in Mario Kart.
Yeah,
so
plus you can play it on your TV at that point.
yeah,
So that's nice.
and it'd be a nice party thing, because there isn't a whole lot of good deals that I've been seeing for video games in general, and
Yeah.
it's probably because it's been kind of a weak year for video games, but it's been a weak year for everything.
Yeah.
So, I did see that like you could Red Dead is like some places are selling for like $20.
Nice. Yeah, if you haven't got that, now's the time apparently. Like that's worth $20
That's a
for
steal.
sure.
And
yeah.
you're probably gonna get all of that DLC to catch up and stuff as well with it. So you're gonna have
There's
and-
DLC.
an $80 experience. Yeah, like the updates for like the once you play online and stuff.
Oh, right.
Like
Well, I mean that's free anyway.
Yeah, but now you have
Oh, you didn't have to go through the beta fucking
Yeah,
phases of
you have
shitty
good
Red Dead
stuff.
Online.
like I was gonna
God,
say,
man.
it's like
Remember-
an $80 experience.
Yeah, remember when Red Dead Online was just the stranger missions?
Yeah, you
And you
remember
were
when
like,
it
what the
felt
fuck
like
is going on?
remember when it felt like you and I were the only ones on the map? We're just wandering.
Couldn't figure out how to set a camp. It was like, why is this not working?
Yeah. Turns out not our fault.
Yep, not at all. It was nothing against us.
They're missing out on the true raw experience that we had.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also annoying to play with me during that because then I was just shooting NPCs. And
Yeah. I know PlayStation was having a deal on Marvel's Avengers, which is actually the other thing I wanted to talk
that
about.
just sounds like we're grasping for straws as fucking Marvel. Like,
Yeah, it's a pretty recent game to be having a sale on it.
just
But I mean,
came
it is
out.
Black Friday, so like everything is kind
but
of on
it
sale.
just all right. Let's see. When did Avengers come?
Like September.
Avengers game release. August.
So yeah, it hasn't been out. I mean,
It's got a 6 out of 10 on Steam.
oof, that's rough.
Yeah. That's greatest hits version. That's where you throw that game.
Right. Yep.
$5 in Walmart.
Mhm. And I sent that article to you not too long, or the screen cap, or the, what was it, Facebook post or something, of I think it was from IGN. It said Marvel hasn't made back their money on that game, which is really crazy.
The licenses were probably expensive.
Yeah,
it
I'm
probably
sure
wasn't
it was-
even the development. And I think that's the problem with like big games with big properties like that, is most of your budget gets eaten up just buying the properties, and you hope that these subpar production studios can do a good job with
Yeah.
80 grand.
Don't you? I mean, do we know who made it?
I can look it up. Who do you think made it? Beanox?
No, it'd be better.
It'd be perfect,
It would be
just like
great.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah. Although I don't know, I don't understand that new update that they did. They added solo tours for each skater, so you have to do all the fucking challenges all fucking over again. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to. I mean, I will, but I don't want to.
Stop. Yeah, developed by Crystal Dynamics, published by Square Enix.
Square Enix. I would have chose someone else to make that game. But is
Yeah.
that who owns those properties? Is that how that works?
It probably, I don't know if it'll tell us the back door, but I would imagine that Square Enix wanted to make an Avengers game, because I know that they straight out own a lot of property in general.
Did they do the Iron Man VR game?
Let's find out.
Because if they did, then I would say that they probably have the rights to that stuff already. I don't know how that works, though.
Me either, because
We're stupid.
it's like a PlayStation, because maybe Sony bought like a usage license and then is allowed to hire developers and publishers to use said licenses. But I think that's a backdoor contract thing that they probably wouldn't tell us. Let's see.
Right.
Publisher, Sony Interactive Entertainment for Iron Man. So it might be that way. But it might just depend on the fucking bench that they're trying to do. But they should just... this game's probably going to be free next year.
Next year at some point.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'll try it then. I guess maybe. Probably not, if I'm being honest.
Are you going to get the new Spider-Man?
I want to get it with a PlayStation.
Oh.
'Cause I don't know if
get
I'll-
it for PS4 so you can share it with me.
Or you can get it.
I can't afford that right now. You know that. You know that, baby.
Just start like flirting more. I don't care.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, dude. I'm confident in our relationship where I know you'll
Okay.
come back.
Yeah.
Also, if you don't, you're lost.
Right. Of course.
So, get your free drinks, girl.
Whatever, dude.
Where do you get a sugar mama from? Because I
I don't know.
like seeking arrangements is a thing, but I
Really?
think that's for girls.
Yeah, more so. I mean,
Yeah.
if you
How do
if
you
can
find
take
some
a dude?
How do you find some creepy bitch that's willing to just give you money? Because those are creepy dudes
Yeah.
that are sugar daddies. Where do I find creepybitch.com?
I don't. Well,
How do I I
But
worked at a
they're-
country club. It
they're
didn't
gonna
work.
they're gonna want more than what those dudes want. Like sometimes those dudes just want like to be humiliated.
That's true. I'll humiliate a bitch.
Yeah, but who are you, Cat Williams?
I'll humiliate a bitch.
I just don't. That's just not how females work. Like you're gonna have to get your hands dirty, bro.
I don't know if I mean I'm willing, but maybe I just don't attract sugar mamas. Cuz I feel like sugar mamas want like handsome dudes. I'm not ugly, but I'm adorable. I'm not hot.
They want like fucking ripped.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
want like a pool boy to remind them what it was like to be 22.
Yeah, or like a black dude.
Or a black.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I remember when PS5s were like about to come out. Like I saw countless posts of like trying to get this PS5, and it was a black dude in the car with like this old white lady, and just like, oh my god.
Those are called reparations.
Yeah.
That's not a sugar mama.
I'm not opposed to it, man. I'm all for it. Get your PS5.
You'll
big
see
guy.
me next year with when the Slim comes out,
Absolutely.
waiting on my Slim with some fat black dude. Just hanging out. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yo, Cyberpunk is still not out.
Didn't it release?
I'm reading right here as of November 18th that Cyberpunk 2077 is scheduled for a December 10th release.
Didn't we last look it up not too many episodes ago, and it was mid-November?
Probably. And this is saying this is confirmed after a third delay.
Oh my god.
Initially scheduled to launch in April.
Wow.
This is what happens.
Trying to build hype, or like what's
no,
their?
I think this is what happens when your college professor says it's okay to turn in late work. You have a deadline. If you can't meet it, you should know. Like, there's no reason for this kind of delay if your deadline was back in April.
I mean, unless it's like such an advancement in video gaming that it calls for it, or maybe they're working on like next gen versions. Maybe when they started working on it, they hadn't really planned on it, and then it came, oh, the PS5 is going, oh fuck, all right, we have to.
If that's the case, they should release and then remaster.
It's probably a smart thing to do.
Or release and then release a sequel. Like, you if you're already going to put
like
in
2
that
years,
work.
just wait for the PS5 to get better.
Yeah. But like, I mean, what was ready, I would imagine, in January, February. Release that, because they had an April fucking release date.
Yeah.
And then the work that you were now putting into remastering and upgrading the graphics there, now you have that extra 8 months to start working on your sequel.
But if it bombs too hard, you're not going to have a sequel. You're not going to get that budget, you know?
Then you should have did it better the first time.
I agree. I mean, I don't know what's taking them so long, but
I don't know. The Red Engine 4 is what they keep talking about, of how it's so powerful and everything. So I'm sure it'll look great, but it might just go the way of like Destiny 1, where it looks amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was boring as fuck, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it's good for the sake of everybody that pre-ordered it in March.
And Keanu.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we know his role in that game?
I think he's like a friend of the main character or some shit.
I would
They're
prefer
not gonna make him a bad guy, but
why?
it'd
He
be
makes a
dope.
great
It would
bad
be
guy.
Badass.
He was a bad guy in, like, I think it's on Netflix. He's a great villain
In what?
in a movie. I don't know what it's called.
Cool.
It's great. Let's see. What would I Google? Keanu Reeves bad guy?
John Wick.
No. Let's see. It's on Quora. Quora.com. That's the fucking Yahoo Answers of the internet. That's what that is.
Oh, Quora.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Cora. I was like, who's Quora?
It says there's 4. No, there's one on Netflix.
What's it called?
Man of Tai Chi, maybe?
The fuck?
So he's like the bad kung fu guy? That might be it. That sounds like something
Dude,
I'd watch.
There was a movie he was in. What was it? Some like samurai movie. 47.
47 Ronin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this white guy here?
Is that how? I hope you said that during The Last Samurai.
Yeah, I did. With Tom Cruise. It's
Yeah.
like, why is he? This doesn't make any sense.
You would not give him 80-year-old armor.
I watched
from
that.
Your family.
I watched that in history class in high school as a sophomore, and my history teacher told me that it was actually pretty accurate. And then, like, not too long after that, I saw a website of like the top 10 most inaccurate historical films, and that was like number 3.
Oh, for sure. It's, in The Last Samurai, the only thing that's really accurate is the era and the happenings of like no swords, white people bring guns.
Right.
But your Last Samurai is a white dude?
Ridiculous.
What?
Come on. What? He's not. I feel like white people can't be samurais.
No, you can be a knight, bro, for sure.
Yeah, we can be knights. Be
But a samurai?
Sir William.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's
no.
funny though that like, because that would mean if it was true, you had to find a white guy that would fit into a Japanese guy's armor, and that's only Tom Cruise.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Like, no, he's the only one we got.
This is actually believable.
Can't be Jason Statham.
Yeah, that's probably
Could you imagine if Vin Diesel was the last samurai? Dude would look like Shredder from the Ninja Turtles.
They didn't make that armor like custom fit to them.
It was usually a family armor.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. So
It's passed down. You better not be taller than your dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which, I mean, a lot of times you're not, unless your
Right.
mom's a fucking hoe.
Oh, well, that's not the case for me necessarily. But I was taller than my dad. But that's because my mom's tall. My grandpa's tall.
My stepbrother was tall. It's weird how it like skips a generation. Because like, was your grandfather tall?
On my mom's side?
Yeah, either, I guess.
On my mom's side, yeah, but I never knew my grandpa on my dad's side.
My brother is like 6'1". But his dad is Filipino. His mom's white. Both are about 5'7" but my stepmom's grandfather was like 6'4".
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And it's weird to see that, like, oh, you got recessive genes.
Yeah. Yeah. They say to for like to worry about like hair loss to look at your mom's dad.
He's dead. He definitely doesn't have hair, so
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
So that sucks. But my grandpa has a lot of hair and mine's receding already. So
yeah, but yours is receding at an appropriate time.
you think?
Yeah, you're pushing 30, bro.
Yeah,
that's
true.
when that happens.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Like I see all these like commercials for like hymns and shit to like, and I'm like, I don't care.
That seems like a lot of work.
I just don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's a look that suits you.
It's
because you
natural.
hate minorities. But
Yeah.
it just comes natural.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Like I just don't care.
Have you always done it though? I think I've
What?
asked you this. Like just shaved your head.
No. When I didn't shave until junior year of college.
Was it because a girl said your hairline's receding?
No.
Oh.
No, my hair was full then. It didn't start to recede until I was out here. And then like I would
Comedy's
get
stressful, bro.
I would get lazy and it would start to grow back and it would be like way thinner and way further back than it used to be. Yeah. And Alec Damani used to be like, "Bro, your hair is receding." I'm like, "No, it's not, dude. It's just not growing in yet." I was in denial for a little while.
No, I always part it from the back and bring it forward.
Yeah. But
Donald Trump does it. It's in.
it's fine. I just shave from now on. I don't care.
Yeah, I guess I've never really had a problem with that. In fact, I have to
I
line
can
up
tell.
my fucking hairline.
Yeah. Fuck that. You
with a
know,
straight razor and stuff.
that's annoying.
I enjoy it actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's very therapeutic to kind of cut your own hair.
I mean, I like shaving.
It's tedious. We should
It feels good.
get a nice we should shape your beard, get a Tony Stark look going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Make you all hot and take a Tinder profile picture or something. I don't know.
I don't think I'm ready for a goatee yet.
No?
I don't think so. I've
Why
done
not?
it before, and I was just like, this doesn't work for me.
Why? I feel like
I don't
goatees
know.
work for
Just-
everybody.
that's not true. I think my face is a little too wide. It's not like.
Do you think if you lost 30 pounds and
I don't know.
you'd have
I
a
don't think
jawline
so.
to work
I
with?
don't
you
think so.
No?
I've never had much of a jaw.
Can you
so-
take a punch?
No, probably not. I wouldn't know. I've never taken one.
Damn it. My friends are boring.
Sorry, dude. I don't like getting hurt. It's not my thing.
Yeah, look, but if you fight, you only get hurt if you lose. It's like paintball.
okay.
Just don't lose. Play to win every time is what I'm trying to say.
All right, but I mean, yeah, obviously I would, but if I could just not do it in the first place,
I don't understand where you're coming from.
yeah, it's a problem.
You don't want to just fight things?
No,
You
why
don't-
would I want to fight
I
things?
don't know. Why not? I feel like that's supposed to be in our DNA at this point, right? Aren't we supposed to be in like tribes that are constantly
I get in
conflict
trouble
with
for
each
being
other?
aggressive. Okay,
It's just because you're white, though.
it's because I'm German,
German. No, that's a different kind of aggression.
German Irish. You know,
I have Polynesian warrior blood that needs
Yeah.
to get out somehow.
Yeah.
You
See,
know,
I don't have that.
I'm like a small pit bull, just like.
Like my family's, I don't know. We've never been like aggressive. Like we're not like a military family. Like nobody's done like
My family's
boxing
not
and
aggressive.
shit.
Oh, all right, that's 2 for 2 now. 'Cause, yes, military, and I think my dad did do boxing, so
So
it's his
It's a
fault.
little
Then I
different.
blame my father.
Yeah.
I have daddy issues. What a good daddy issue to have. I like to fight. I want to beat things up.
I
I don't know. I'm
guess.
pretty chill. I don't like to fight. I'm just not averse to violence. It's like
I mean, if
I-
I had to, I would fuck
guess
someone
you-
up. Like
you-
if I, if I was defending myself, I wouldn't be afraid of hurting someone, but I'd definitely be afraid of getting hurt myself.
yeah. We have to do jujitsu. It's that
I mean, that's different. You're not getting like fucking punched. Like that's not.
you get fucking headbutt all the time.
You
bro.
better not. If you headbutt me,
I'm gonna fucking bear hug you.
oh,
and
dude,
just, douche.
I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I will walk out immediately. There's no way I'm going through that. I've taken enough head trauma in my life. Dude.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I do not need
We're
that.
gonna make you do jujitsu with headgear on.
It's probably smart.
Just gonna squeeze your brain through it like
Yeah.
a tube of toothpaste.
Is that the mat right there?
No, that's a bed.
Oh, that's a bed?
Yeah. Dude, you don't
Really?
really need a mat. You can do it. It's like a
I don't wanna
mat.
do it on
just a
carpet,
flat
though.
mattress. We did it on like a giant ass blanket in the park on some grass.
Wow.
Yeah, like a fucking hoodlums. We were like homeless jujitsu.
People were watching like, what are these?
We're fighting for the park.
The homeless are rising up. they're training each other, and they're gonna take over.
What if that was like a homeless martial arts tournament? Like they just met up and they like, oh, we have to fight now. Winner gets this spot. That'd be great. They do that in Baki the Grappler.
I think UFC should host a homeless people fighting tournament and give a contract to whoever wins.
There's a lot of fighters that are already homeless that wouldn't change that much.
Oh, that's true.
A lot of dudes just live in the gym. They're
That's
like,
fair.
yo, I'm off the mats and stuff.
Oh my god.
Something about that head trauma. You don't really think all the way
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So things happen where you're just in smelly gyms. I wouldn't mind. I think I'd be a cool gym owner.
Probably.
I'd make a dope gym. We'd have like a float lab in there and
How much are you gonna charge a month?
$900.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah. At a country club.
Just gonna get fucking Barack Obama to come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Are you saying 900 is too much?
Yeah,
or-
a little bit. I think you might want to like charge like per entry, maybe.
Like give them wristbands, like an all day.
Yeah. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Can you really not go into Chuck E. Cheese if you don't have a child?
I don't think that's the case anymore. Cause dude, they sell beer.
Do they?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, and their pizza's fire.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if I just want to go for lunch or something? Like,
I think you can. Should we?
Will you
should we
get-
find out?
will you get looks?
Probably. But dude, they have good pizza. I mean, you could probably. Well, I mean, you can't
you
right
and
now.
you
but-
and 9 of your friends in the main hall waiting for that shitty animatronic Chuck E. Cheese performance. Go to Snopes.com. Type in pizza cheese. Also, if you need a child, can you rent a child? Like if I go to a skating rink and I don't have skates, I can rent one
Rent a child.
that's already there. Why not? I'll give it back before I leave. Like you trade it for your car keys, you know? All right, here's your 6-year-old. Give me back the keys to my Tesla.
Okay, on Reddit, one deleted user says, "I've done this. You can. It feels odd though." So, but his name's deleted. So,
Because his lawyer went back. He was like, dude, you cannot post this.
this is connected to your IP address, my man.
You cannot say shit like this. We are in the middle of a case.
Another deleted user says, "Not all Chuck E. Cheese's have beer. You can get in without a child. You just can't leave with one."
That's funny. Watch me.
Some of them also, because I've been to some recently for my job, and they have like a buffet,
What?
pizza buffet, and like breadsticks and salad and shit is fucking awesome, dude.
We were
So-
just talking about open a Pizza Hut.
Let's go to lunch at Chuck E. Cheese's when they reopen, dude.
I'd rather get sushi.
Yeah, we do got to do
if
that.
I'm being honest. I was thinking about getting sushi for your birthday, but that's something you should probably eat at the restaurant. You know,
You think?
you want them to make, because it's good still.
Yeah.
But if it's your first time having sushi, you want
it
at least a
fresh.
mediocre bar to live by.
Hmm.
Like, you need to know that the rice doesn't always have to be squishy. You need to know that it didn't have to roll around in someone's car. You would think at this point they'd have sushi styrofoam, but they don't.
What do you mean?
Like things made to hold sushi so that if it rolls, it doesn't lose its shape.
Oh, okay.
You know? Or like even spots in it so that
Yeah.
it'll stay in there.
Right.
But they have to throw it in just like a styrofoam
just a normal
plate.
ass fucking
Yeah.
like to-go container.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now you like, oh, I wanted a poke bowl, I guess.
Yeah.
Now I need to eat this with a spoon.
Right.
Dude, I saw a commercial. Do they have a baseball player promoting for the new Assassin's Creed?
I don't know why.
I guess one dude has like a baseball bat with like spikes on it, and he's a Viking, but he swings it like he's a baseball player. And I was like, I would probably know you if I was into baseball. I should ask William Henderson.
Let me look. I don't know. What should I look up?
Assassin's Creed baseball player. Because I'm still not in, despite everyone universally saying that this game is great.
Cody Bellinger, Los Angeles Dodgers outfielder and recent World Series champion, will appear in the new Assassin's Creed Valhalla video game as a character named Ada Sluggerson.
Sluggerson.
Yeah.
You guys couldn't come
It
up
might
with
be
something.
like Slugerson, but apparently, I mean, considering he's a baseball player, slug, you know,
Well-
Sluggerson.
a little too on the nose.
A little bit, but that's kind of cool. Preach.
Cool.
That's probably a cool experience for him.
Yeah,
As a
I was
baseball
like,
player.
what can I do as a comedian to get dropped into a video game?
Probably. I mean, voice act. Because a lot of times, if you like voice act a character, they'll kind of use your likeness.
Oh,
I've seen that before, like Detroit.
no, yeah,
You know,
fucking Avery.
and that's cool because that's pretty much like an acting gig because they just pretty much act that shit out.
Yeah, and he looks exactly like that.
It's fucking incredible. The game was so awesome.
Yeah, that game I feel like got slept on because I didn't really hear about it. You know,
Yeah, it's just such a different style.
too bad they didn't have an MMO version of that where it's like everyone is a robot
Oh, whoa.
when you guys all like exist in this town, maybe trying to do different things but not get noticed by the other robots at the same time. So you got to kind of react and interact like an NPC. Have your guy randomly like sit on a bench.
It's like an assassin thing.
Yeah.
You're trying to kill the other robots.
Yeah. Maybe not necessarily kill, but just, you know, you don't know who is who, so you don't want to alert another android because they could tell. Or the man.
I don't know, man. You're gonna have to work on this concept a little bit.
No, it's good. I'm stealing it from Assassin's
It's
Creed.
okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
Did you play the Assassin's Creed online yet?
No.
Have you ever?
No.
It's anxiety ridden.
Really?
Ridden. Yeah.
You can't just run around on the rooftops.
It's like you can, but it's like shipment, I guess, in terms of a map size.
Oh.
It's a very small like usually like it's a main city square and there's like different routes where NPCs kind of spawn into the place. But usually what gives you away as an assassin is once you start free running.
Right.
Because they're like, oh, there he is, and then they can chase you. But
Mhm.
occasionally they'll have an NPC free run.
Oh, nice.
So then you have to chase him, and then when you go to assassinate it, now the dude that's looking for you realizes you're an assassin. And
Oh, nice.
so it's like, I don't know if I should chase him. And so you start like walking hella slow and like side eyeballing up so that you don't notice or he doesn't notice you. So that also might have triggered my anxiety when I played that in Assassin's Creed 3.
I
That's
never.
scary.
What was 3? I don't think I played that far.
It's like Brotherhood and stuff.
Yeah, I never played that.
I played up to the Revolutionary War one. I think that would have been 3. Where you play as some Native American kid.
I think the next one, I think you're gonna get your Ninja.
I'm not ever gonna get.
I think you will.
I'm gonna get my Ninja in PS7.
I think you'll get it.
No, because they're not.
They've gone through everything else,
but they're not gonna give me a whole Ninja game. It's gonna be like fucking Westworld, where you get a Ninja scene.
No. You're gonna get like a. You're gonna get one.
I'll start wearing Ninja stuff if that's the case.
You'll get one.
I'm gonna.
I have faith.
I'm gonna find joggers that look like ninja pants.
Yeah.
And now we're allowed to wear masks.
Mm-hmm. Can be like a Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, which one though? Fuck.
Freeze.
Sub-Zero. Did you just name Sub-Zero Freeze, or were you just naming his power?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know why I thought it was Freeze.
He's not a fucking
Sorry,
Batman
dude.
villain.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
No, you'd be Scorpion though, because he's
Mr.
yellow.
Get over.
Yeah.
You know, in that lore, Scorpion's actually the good guy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Nope.
No?
Sure doesn't.
They're warring ninja clans.
They have fucked up faces. You know, like Katana, why she wears like a mask? She has a fucked up mouth.
From all that dick, son.
Probably,
all
dude.
that outworld D.
Yeah, you don't get a body like that with no reason.
Yeah, one guy has 4 arms. Imagine what his cock looks like.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not there. Like, listen, there's a lot of blood flow.
He's a Ken doll. His cock's in his arm.
We couldn't do this. Right? We don't have the energy to do that. What else you got for me?
Nothing. Because honestly, everything else is just Black Friday deals.
Yeah.
And for video games, that's fucking weak. However, great TV deals.
Like televisions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I might be putting a 70-inch on my wall.
Do you have room for that?
On that wall.
Oh, word up, dude. Okay.
Because, like, I want to experience... If I'm planning, you know...
I don't even know how you can play a video game on a 70-inch TV.
From far away, from across the street, bro.
I don't know if I could do that.
But I want... That is definitely the plan, because I know I am going to get a PlayStation 5 within the next 2 years at the most.
8K TV?
No, I think I'm going to just stick with the 4. Because, like, you and I have seen that hyper-realistic is almost detrimental sometimes, especially to video games, because they're trying to work within spec.
Yeah.
So I don't need that. Probably. Like, if I want that kind of experience, I'll put together a PC and get like an Oculus and do it that way with a real like 8K monitor.
Right.
But for a TV, I feel like that should be more general purpose.
That's fair.
I'm not trying to look at pores on Netflix. Though if I'm paying $25 a month, maybe
you might want to. Yeah. Like I'm gonna get every square inch of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a 70 either, so
that's pretty big, dude. Would that fit there?
Yeah. On the wall? Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
But
it's a big TV, dude.
I'm excited.
Are you going to get a curved one, too?
No, those are fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think so.
I think curved monitors are cool because you have
because you're closer.
Not close, but like it's at a desk and you have a point where you're sitting from. But for a TV, you're like, I don't want to sit on the outside of the curve. This is stupid.
I mean, why would you sit on the outside of the curve?
I don't know. I mean,
the only time it would be really shitty is if you're having like a party and like you're watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. I want to get like the mounts though that like it comes out and then I can tilt that shit.
Yeah, so you can sit right under it.
Oh, for sure. You don't want to stand up like it's fucking Walmart. Just 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Dude, me and my brother used to be on those hard.
Really?
Yeah, like we had a PlayStation at home, but we're in Walmart now and we have to play this fucking. Yeah, we're just dumb. That's what happens. You grow up. I miss going to people's houses though, like having to play 2 players and like you have to go there now. Like, hey, we're gonna play Super Smash on the N64. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then you need a 70-inch television because
why wouldn't you?
That's the way to play Smash.
Probably, yeah.
We can host tournaments and stuff.
That would be cool. Charge money.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for COVID to end though.
Fucking COVID.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Dude.
It's really hurting me. Dude, downtown yesterday there was a lot of people, but it was still like dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Because do you remember when we used to do fucking Tuesday Hideaway during the Festival of Lights?
Yeah, it was bonkers.
Like you got to show up 2 hours to get parking.
Yeah.
Now it's like you can park anywhere. It's fine.
Sad.
It's so
No Festival of Lights this year.
No,
Just
I mean there's still lights. You can still go look if you.
still.
Yeah, there's there's places open like where I work, and if you guys want to come by during the Festival of Lights. But everything else is just Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. Nothing good of note. The only good deal is the Nintendo Switch plus Mario. That's a decent deal, unless you want newer hardware, which some people fucking do.
Yeah.
Must be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna start a jar
For
for
PS5?
PlayStation and just put
Okay.
$1 in it every day. Yeah, and by next year.
Yeah. In fucking 2.5 years.
Okay, I'm gonna put at least $1 in it.
Taxes, you know.
Fuck.
It's not just 500 flat, you know what I mean?
I know, but I also want a TV, and I'm gonna put it on the wall. And it's like I need
You have so many plans, dude.
infrastructure for
So
that.
many expensive ideas.
It's who I am when I have a job.
Yeah.
That's all I do. All right. Where can they find you, Mr. Yon?
I'm on Instagram at _Slim Henderson, Twitter at Slim Henderson. You can find me on YouTube at Slim Henderson Comedy. I don't know. Just find me.
Find me. Look at me. I'm at the George
Figure
F.
it out.
Go to www.thebuddysystemco.com for .co, because we're fancy, for everything buddy system related.
listen.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time. Happy holidays. Bye.
Hadouken!